阿吉兰来自于马来西亚，职业生涯战期21战13胜，实力不容小觑。他的对手Eduardo Ramon， 自重量级 JCK 战决成官方排名第2，巴西柔术黑带。那么值得一提的是呢，这场比赛由于蓝方选手阿吉兰Thanigasalam赛前超重，那么本场比赛也必须以终极的方式获得比赛胜利。那么两位选手这场比赛是能够发挥优势，赢得比赛胜利。下面比赛即将开始。
Meu nome é Eduardo Ramon, sou natural de Ananindeua, no Pará, Brasil. Bom, meus planos para a competição é trocar socos com o meu adversário e trabalhar meu jiu-jitsu, que é muito forte.
来自于巴西的爱德华多·拉蒙，可以说是目前在国内赛场柔术宗师级的选手。
My name is Agilan. I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 13-9 from Malaysia. I want to show that Malaysians have well-rounded fighters as well, and if I can do that with a good note, that would be perfect.
Toda a minha luta eu venho muito preparado, tenho muito coração, eu vou pra cima mesmo, eu sou brasileiro, eu sou guerreiro.
Eduardo!
Eu espero que o meu oponente esteja bem preparado, porque eu estou muito preparado. Eu vim para essa luta aí para matar ele.
You're a big name here in China, especially with your ranking. You got everything to lose. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, and I'll do my best to give you a good fight, brother.
There he is, making his JCK debut, Agilan. The alligator. Thani is 13-8 as a professional, with 62% of his wins via submissions. Some of his previous opponents have been some big names in the sport. Guys like Ben Askren, Yushin Okami, and Sebastian Kazakhstan. Unfortunately, most of his preferred wins have been his Achilles heel at the same time. This guy loves to use his jiu-jitsu. He loves to take fights to the ground, but that's also where he has lost the most. He has a lot of wins via submissions, but also at risk of being submitted himself. His life story is absolutely motivational. It's the kind of thing you want to make a movie about. In Malaysia, where there isn't a big fight scene, this kid, at 16 years old, he was 138 kilograms. He was huge, absolutely overweight. He started training jiu-jitsu, lost 10 kilograms, had to stop. As he said, his dad couldn't really, or his family had a hard time to keep up with the jiu-jitsu bills. He went back 1 year later, lived in the gym, became the local gym's mat boy, cleaning the gyms just so he can train for free. Went all the way down to 77 kilograms and has been a pro fighter ever since. He's fought a lot of guys internationally, and tonight he's making his JCK debut.
Here we go. Coming out of the red corner is Eduardo Ramon. You guys know what this guy's about. He's all about BJJ. He's a BJJ black belt. He's been around. Like, his pro record is 27-9. That's crazy. He's had 36 pro fights, almost 40 pro fights. BJJ black belt with heavy hands. So he's got some power in his hands. He can strike, but everybody knows where he wants to take the fight.
And he's also almost never been submitted.
Oh yeah,
2 submissions in his whole career.
Holy, well, I'm looking at his stats, and he's got a 93% finish rate in 27 wins. So that's got to be, what, like 24 finishes, 25 finishes out of 27? That's crazy. He's a real veteran. He's fought some big names like Carlos Prates. He's 6-1 in his last 7. His only loss was against Sujilahu.
And that was a war.
Yeah.
An absolute war, where he was winning.
Yeah. He's a really tough guy. Very durable, very hard to finish. Great ground skills, good hands. And he's here in JCK. He wants to win the $1 million RMB prize in his weight class.
You know, if anything, I would say he's probably got the advantage when it goes to the ground. Thani loves to go to the ground. He's willing to test himself, but the speed, I think, goes to Thani. the power probably to Ramon. Let's see. This is a really... I don't think this is going to see 3 rounds. Unless they go to the ground where I don't think they'll neutralize each other, this fight is going to be finished. Let's have a look at the tape, and we see the height and reach goes to the more senior fighter, Eduardo Ramon. 5 years the senior.
本场 JCKMMA Kings Series 4中量级的正赛争夺。南方选手身高178公分，臂展180厘米，体重78.53公斤，年龄29岁，来自于 Fight From MMA， 职业生涯战绩22战13胜9负。那么今天晚上上 JCK 战决城的首秀 ，Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Malaysia. Gets ready for Agilan Alligator Thanigasalam. 本场比赛，红方选手身高184公分，臂展187厘米，体重77.47公斤，年龄34岁，来自于江苏浩盛国际俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩36战27胜9负 ，JCK 战决城战绩3战2胜1负。Let's welcome the red corner from Brazil. I give you Eduardo. The referee who charged his octagon is Mr. Liang Ming.
George, tie. You need fight.
All set to go. It's Eduardo Ramon in the red versus Agilan Thani in the blue. Did you mention, Woody, that Thani used to be like 138 kilos?
When he was 16 years old, it's crazy. He does have a good right hand. Nice heavy left hook here from Ramon.
Ramon has got heavy hands and
very powerful.
Nasty ground game.
I think the speed advantage probably goes to Thani and the power probably goes to Ramon, but let's see. Oh, Thani just goes for a single leg.
Thani goes for the single leg.
We see Ramon immediately. Is Ramon going to trust his guillotine?
Defending. It looks like he's thinking guillotine.
He's already starting to... Is he starting to set up that guillotine?
How much will he commit to it is the question.
Open his hips nice and wide.
So he abandons it, it goes to the underhook, and Thani is trying to scoop that leg, reap that leg.
Nice
back
knee
in a more neutral
from
position
Ramon.
now.
Another good knee from Ramon.
Ramon's got some power, man. Everything he does is powerful. He changes levels, and he
but
gets
look,
the takedown.
Thani threatens with the guillotine of his own. Now it's Ramon.
This is trouble for Thani now.
Look at this.
He's got the choke. He's going for the choke.
Oh
standing.
my goodness.
He's going for that face crank. You know,
Let's go.
Say it is possible.
Very big back and forth, man. These guys are powerhouses.
Yeah, pretty exciting minute and a half so far.
We did see that Ramon, that was his only loss here at JCK, was when it went the full distance and an extra round was added. And when it went to the 4th round, he gassed a little bit. Do you think Thani, by the way, he missed weight. The only way, for the fans watching this fight, the only way Thani wins this fight is if he finishes and wins via finish. If it goes decision, even if he wins every single round. Oh! A big right hand lands on Thani, but Thani gets the takedown or shoots for the takedown. Is he going to finish the takedown? He does.
He does finish the takedown. Wow. Great composure.
The Malaysian gets the takedown. Now we see Ramon on his knees, calm and collective, working the body. As I was saying, Thani must get the finish. If it goes to the decision, he will win because he lost. He couldn't make weight.
Okay, Ramon is able to
looking for the
back. It looks like he's
back.
going for the choke. And I think he's the kind of guy that's like so strong, he doesn't even need it to be fully under the chin in order to finish. He could just crank your face off.
But Thani
does he have some sort of front headlock choke? It looks like he might be going for an anaconda choke here. He is going for the anaconda choke here. Is he going to, okay, he lost it, and now Thani is on top.
Tani has
looking
his
to take the back. My goodness, this is such a back and forth battle.
Tani will definitely be looking for the finish here. It's the only way he gets the win.
He got the full mount. Wow.
Nicely done by Tani. Just
So
weathers the storm. Now we see Ramon back in half guard. Nice hammer fist by Tani.
for those that don't know at home, JCK has a rule where if a fighter misses weight by a significant margin, they are only able to win the fight via finish. If it goes to the judges' scorecards, regardless of whether they got dominated, they could get 10-8'd in every single round and still, they could win a 10-8 in every single round and still lose the fight.
And here we see the guard of Eduardo Ramon and Tani on top. Tani very comfortable on top.
This has been a great fight so far. Very back and forth. Tani got rocked, but showed great heart and composure. Came right back. I mean, submission attempts for both guys.
When we spoke to him, he told us he thinks he's the A side. He's the bigger name. He's fought the who's who. Whereas he thinks Eduardo Ramon has had more fights, but not
Is he the guy that fought Askren?
That's right. He's the guy that fought Askren.
Okami.
He fought Okami.
Oh, okay.
He fought Sebastian Kazakhstan. Like, he's fought some big names, you know? And here he is making his debut here at JCK. Very calm and collected.
Shout out to Ben Askren. We hope you can recover.
Absolutely.
With the lung transplant.
Oh, looking for an armbar. Goes through the leg
Over the
entry.
legs.
Tani's already got his leg.
Like his
That
knees
knee's already
outside.
cleared.
Calf slicer, potentially. But no, we're back on the feet.
Oh, big
Tani
punches
lands.
landed by both of them.
Man, I would say with confidence, this one's not going the distance.
What an explosive first round.
Yeah, both guys had their moments in the first round. I have no idea how to score this round.
Me neither.
Total coin flip. You could say either guy, and you could be right.
What a first round. Look at Tani, he looks pretty fresh. And we see Ramon holding on to the fence there. Deep breaths. And we saw this in the last fight from Ramon. He did gas in the second and third round. Let's have a look at some of the highlights here.
That single leg snatch single by Tani. He's able to score here. We see that big right hand from Ramon.
Huge right hand.
Sent him to,
Well,
he was wobbled there.
He was wobbled, but
for
look
sure.
how he just bites down and just
Yeah, amazing.
goes to grapple mode.
Super composed.
Stick out. Ready, fight!
Ready to go. Round two between Eduardo Ramon in the red and Agilan Tani in the blue. It's been an awesome fight so far. First round, back and forth, lots of action from both sides.
Push kick to the middle.
I think we both feel that there's a high probability of a finish in this fight.
Absolutely.
Those guys are very dangerous. And
Heavy hands.
they're going for it.
Oh, big punches thrown.
Oh, that jab by Tani is very nice.
Oh, hits a 1-2. Now he's the one.
And he gets him down.
Tani on top. 1-2 followed up. Tani said he'll see where this fight goes, but he's willing to test his grappling against the jiu-jitsu guy. He just took a no-gi competition recently against a high-level grappler back in Malaysia. And I asked him about it. He said, well, they needed a fighter. They asked me, so I stepped in on short notice. Malaysia not
Is he a
being
black belt?
Yes, he's a black belt. But he's only been a black belt for, I think, 1 or 2 years. And he's fighting an absolute veteran.
Well, he's fighting an absolute veteran, and here he is on top, like threatening to pass the guard, attacking an arm triangle. I'd say his grappling chops look pretty good.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think he has a better chance of TKOing Ramon than submitting him.
Okay.
Ramon has had so many fights, only been finished 2 times with submissions his whole career. If I was in Tani's corner, I'd be telling him, like, posture up and drop the bomb. Make it rain. You need to finish. He's got.
Oh, true.
He's
I
got
forgot
8.5
again.
minutes. He must get the finish, or he's going to lose this fight.
How do you personally feel about that rule?
I love it. I think they should punish people that don't make weight.
Arm
Oh, he
triangle.
might be looking for an arm triangle here.
But Ramon knows that's what he's going for, and he's trying his best to prevent it. But he's in a bad spot here. Like, he's getting choked.
Boom
He's
out.
not good. He's getting choked. You can see the grimace on his face.
And Tani is slowly
Is he-
finishing up.
You know, you can
He's
give up your
Tani.
back here to avoid the choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He gives the back.
Wow, that was close, though.
Nice knee.
Nice
From both
knee.
these guys working the legs, working the body.
It's been a grueling fight.
Tani did say he's very thankful to
Another
Ramon for
takedown.
accepting the fight. There he takes him down again. Man, Tani's doing really good. You know, if we were going to say this is going to go to decision, we'd be like, well, he's doing what he should do. He needs to finish this fight to get the win.
Okay, and not only does he need to finish it to get the win, but he also had to give up half of his purse.
Yes, he already gave half his win. But I mean, if he gets the finish, he gets his win bonus, right? So he gave half of his show money.
But still, it's like, I feel,
Oh,
oh,
beautiful
sweep.
transition.
But
Tani's
Tani
wise
scrambles.
to it. Comes up with the
I think
underhook.
that firmly establishes JCK as one of the most hardcore organizations
But I like it, man.
in terms of like punishing weight misses.
I think that's awesome. I'm all for that. Now we see Ramon go down, looking for
Looks like he's going for some sort of a choke. He's thinking about it.
Ramon.
But
went
as
for,
we know, he's going for a guillotine here. He's going for a high elbow
oh,
guillotine.
he's got the high elbow
But
guillotine.
Ramon just does not respect it, and he's just like powering through.
Yeah, he's just powered through it. He's just powered through
He's
it.
like, you can't choke me. I'm going to take you down. He's going
Goes
for it again.
He's going for it again.
This goes to his back. So Tani used
Oh,
it.
he
taps
taps him.
Oh, my goodness.
my God.
Whoa.
The third time in his career that Ramon has been finished, and the newcomer,
Insane.
Agilan Tani, finishes with a submission.
Oh.
Who would have thought he just escaped a much tighter guillotine, but it turned into a crank, and Agilan Tani makes a huge statement here in the welterweight division at JCK. Welcome to Malaysian Agilan Tani.
That was like a one-arm guillotine slash neck crank.
Yeah.
I think that's why he tapped so fast, because it was more of a crank than a choke. See, take a look here. You know, he wraps up this guillotine. He kind of pulls guard with it. He pulls to the right side. And Ramon voluntarily goes to his back to avoid getting choked. Tani keeps it, postures up, and just cranks on his neck. And that's a brutal,
wow.
that's a brutal choke slash crank. Painful and choking.
接下来宣布比赛结果：本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则次中量级比赛的最终结果为来自于马来西亚的蓝方选手Agilan Thanigasalam，第二回合3分44秒使用断头台降服获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by guillotine choke.